Today, we're counting down the top 10 greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. These fighters didn't just win titles, they defined an era, captivated millions, and changed the sport forever. Let's dive into the ring and discover what made each of these fighters the greatest of all time. Number 10. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, a name synonymous with raw power and ferocity. Imagine being just 20 years old and becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history.
The winner by a TKO and youngest and new WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Michael Tyson.
Tyson did it in 1986 by knocking out Trevor Berbick in the second round.
And you could see at this point that Trevor Berbick was not about to get back up.
See, you understand the punching power of Mike Tyson. All you have to do is watch this replay, and Trevor Berbick has a very durable chin. He has never been hit that hard, that often.
I like to dedicate my fight to my great guardian, Cus D'Amato, and I'm sure he's up there and he's looking and he's talking to all the great fighters and saying his boy did it.
Smiling.
Tyson's record speaks volumes: 50 wins, 6 losses, and 44 knockouts. He went undefeated in his first 37 fights. His punching power was legendary, leaving opponents dazed and audiences in awe. Though Tyson faced personal challenges and controversies,
that was really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that
come
comment.
on.
No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
You little white pussy, scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
In the ring, he was a force of nature, a true gladiator who left an indelible mark on boxing history.
Fight them, I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
Number 9. Evander Holyfield.
Evander, the real deal Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield, a fighter with unparalleled determination and heart. With a record of 44 wins, 10 losses, and 2 draws, Holyfield's career is a testament to his resilience.
In close, holding on, and there is the right uppercut.
Holyfield claimed his first heavyweight title by knocking out Buster Douglas in 1990.
The official time, 1 minute and 10 seconds of the third round. And the new, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Evander, real deal, Holyfield.
And his rivalry with Riddick Bowe produced some of the most thrilling fights in boxing history. But perhaps his most famous bout was against Mike Tyson in 1996, where he regained the WBA heavyweight title and survived the notorious ear bite incident.
Mike has just seen, look at him. You can see it. You can see it. There it is.
Holyfield is known for his victories and his ability to rise above challenges both in and out of the ring.
Weight class.
Holyfield has gone through 6 weeks of state-of-the-art workouts aimed at turning him into a full-fledged heavyweight.
Number 8, Larry Holmes, the Easton Assassin, known for his incredible jab and longevity in the sport. Holmes' career spanned nearly 30 years, with a record of 69 wins, 6 losses, and 44 knockouts. His first heavyweight title came in 1978 after a grueling 15-round battle against Ken Norton. Holmes defended his title 20 times, showcasing his technical prowess and resilience. One of his most notable victories was against Muhammad Ali in 1980, a fight that highlighted Holmes' dominance and skill. Though he fought in the shadow of the golden era heavyweights, Holmes proved that skill and strategy could rival raw power. Number 7. Joe Frazier, the embodiment of toughness and determination. Frazier's career was defined by his relentless fighting style and his legendary bouts with Muhammad Ali. With a record of 32 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw, Frazier's place in boxing history is cemented by his incredible resilience and heart. Frazier's most iconic moment came in 1971 when he faced Ali in the fight of the century and emerged victorious with a unanimous decision.
Heavyweight title, champion of the world, Joe Frazier.
His battles with Ali, particularly the Thrilla in Manila, are considered some of the greatest fights in boxing history. Despite facing the best heavyweights of his era, Frazier's indomitable spirit and powerful left hook made him a formidable opponent and a true legend of the sport. Number 6. George Foreman. A powerhouse of the ring, known for his immense strength and incredible comeback. Foreman's career lasted 28 years, with a record of 76 wins, 5 losses, and 68 knockouts. He won his first heavyweight title by defeating Joe Frazier in 1973, knocking him down 6 times in 2 rounds. Foreman's most notable fight was the Rumble in the Jungle against Muhammad Ali in 1974, where he faced a surprising defeat. However, his greatest achievement came in 1994 when, at the age of 45, he knocked out Michael Moorer to become the oldest heavyweight champion in history. Foreman's blend of power, size, and agility made him one of the most dominant fighters ever. Number 5. Jack Dempsey. The Manasseh Mauler, who brought boxing to the forefront of sports in the 1920s. Dempsey's record stands at 61 wins, 6 losses, and 8 draws, with 50 knockouts. He held the world heavyweight title from 1919 to 1926, drawing enormous crowds and becoming one of boxing's first superstars. Dempsey was known for his ferocity and his ability to turn every fight into an epic battle. He won his first heavyweight title by breaking Jess Willard's jaw. Dempsey's impact on the sport helped to push boxing into the mainstream, and his legacy lives on as one of the toughest fighters in history. Number 4. Rocky Marciano, the Brockton blockbuster, famous for his perfect record. Marciano finished his career with 49 wins, 0 losses, and 43 knockouts. Despite being only 5 feet 10 inches, Marciano's relentless fighting style and powerful punches made him a formidable opponent. He won the heavyweight title by knocking out Joe Walcott in 1952.
And the new heavyweight champion of the world, Rocky Marciano!
And defended it 6 times before retiring in 1956. Marciano holds the record for the longest undefeated streak by a heavyweight, and his legacy is defined by his determination and undefeated career. Number 3. Jack Johnson. The Galveston Giant, the first African-American heavyweight champion. Johnson's career spanned from 1897 to 1928, with a record of 77 wins, 13 losses, and 13 draws, with 19 no decisions. He won 48 of those fights by knockout. Johnson won the heavyweight title by defeating Tommy Burns in 1908 and held it until 1915. His fight against James Jeffries in 1910 was dubbed the Fight of the Century. Johnson's career was marked by his defiance of racial barriers, and he paved the way for future generations of African-American fighters. Number 2. Joe Louis the Brown Bomber, a symbol of strength and resilience during difficult times. Lewis's career lasted from 1934 to 1951, with a record of 68 wins, 3 losses, and 54 knockouts. He won his first world heavyweight title in 1937 and held it for nearly 12 years, with 25 successful defenses. Lewis's fight against Max Schmeling in 1938 was not just a boxing match, but a symbol of the fight against fascism. Lewis became a national hero, and his contributions to boxing and American culture make him one of the greatest champions in history.
Fury.
Number 1. Muhammad Ali the Greatest. A 3-time heavyweight champion and an icon of the sport. Born Cassius Clay, Ali changed his name in 1964 and quickly became known for his charisma and skill.
Why do you fight people who are quite obviously not in your class?
For example, who?
Well, let me put an even better question to you. Do you mean?
See him get off of that?
No.
Well, let me put this another way.
His record stands at 56 wins, 5 losses, and 37 knockouts. Ali's career highlights include his gold medal in the 1960 Olympics, his refusal to fight in the Vietnam War.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Muhammad Ali has just refused to be inducted into the United States Armed Forces.
He was sentenced to the maximum, 5 years in prison and was fined $10,000.
And his victories in some of the most famous bouts in boxing history, including the fight of the century against Joe Frazier and the Rumble in the Jungle against George Foreman. Ali's impact on boxing and society is unparalleled, making him a true legend of the sport.
Ali's a savage, he's an animal. He's a different breed of person. He's not like us.
Who do you think is the greatest heavyweight of all time? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic boxing stories and insights.